Hello everybody, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. And today I'm going to be going over two more techs that I found out about and some combos implementing those techs into your gameplay. So the first tech I'll be showing you today is one I found out about shortly after making my last video. And I'm much more comfortable using this tech than the other tech because of that. So the tech is basically an over the head slam cancel with your uppercut. So this is what the tech is going to look like. It's going to be that. And you'll get two hits off of it. That's how much health it's going to take off just by default. And then just for reference, this is how much damage it does if you were to miss the over the head slam. So it is a very clear difference that it's actually knocking off more health. So the when you do web them up, the melee will get the damage boost and not the uppercut. So it's not like an insanely OP combo because it's only going to affect one attack. But this is how much damage it'll look like with a web. So as you can see, that's an insane amount of damage for something so short. And you still have this that you can use right after. And I'll throw the combo together for you real quick, actually. So that's what it would look like on a 250 HP target. On a Punisher, it's going to look similar but different. You're going to have to add in one more attack at the end of it. But it's still going to be quite an easy attack. And you can pull people really easily with the uppercut, so you don't have to pull you to them. You could do this instead. And just melee, and you'll pretty much guarantee the melee if you pull somebody. So, you like that, or instead you can just go. But it's not as ideal. But this tech, it's a little harder to do on people who know you're coming because you have to do this big wind up still. Like, I kind of missed it there. Hold on. So you still have to go through part of the wind up on that, and you need to either fall off of a wall to get the overhead slam or do a double jump. So it's pretty difficult to close the distance on like a Punisher or something. So let's just see you coming and take a shotgun out. So if you're fighting a Punisher or a lot of 300 health targets actually are like that, it's better to use it as an assassination like that. I'll turn off my. So this tech is actually really good at fighting tanks as well. And if you don't know already, the different melee attacks do different damage as well. And you're not going to be wasting your webs nearly as much because it's going to amplify the damage that you do by base, right? So if you only do this much damage by base, then the web is going to do that much off of melee. So like that one will take off a bar and a half. And if you web somebody first, it's going to take off about that much. Now if you were to do an over the head slam, it's going to take off 2 full bars. Alright, so that's how much damage you're going to do in comparison to that. So while you're fighting a tank, you want to do just as much damage as you possibly can while still dodging their attacks. So you don't want to be sitting here brawling with a Venom, just using your web shooter melees. Because you'd rather it's much more beneficial for you to go like this, jump off for a second, and do it again. And then when he's low, that's when you go in and finish him off with the rest of your web shooters and melees. Okay, so getting on to the second tech, this tech's much harder to do, but it is very beneficial when you're going on dives on people. So like, and then basically what the tech is you can normally when you shoot someone and they do a melee or an uppercut, it's gonna knock the web off, right? So the thing that doesn't knock webs off is when you pull people to you or when you go to people. But when you do the tech, you need to kind of right after you hit the melee button, spam the pulling. And you can technically do the tech off of like off of an overhead slam like that. The timing is just way harder to do. So you have to like wait till you land it. So like if you do it early, you'll just end up pulling yourself to them. Okay, so here's what the tech looks like when you implement it properly. It is very difficult to land, so it might take me a few tries. I comboed him. So that's what the tech is going to look like. And as you can see, it bursted someone down quite a bit, and I didn't use any of my uppercuts at all. And this tech is pretty good because you can implement it with another Spidey tech that I covered in the last video, where you go and you go right on top of an enemy. So like for example, this Jeff, right? That's gonna be what the full combo looks like. It's very good at bursting down low HP targets. So this tech, I wouldn't really use it honestly on a Punisher, for example. It's mainly more tech you use on someone like Jeff, where he might have bubbles like on the ground. You don't want to risk pulling him into one. So it's much more beneficial to keep him in the air as long as you possibly can. Or when there's enemies that are going to be advantaged fighting you on the ground. So like if they have a Jeff in the game, then it's going to be much more beneficial to use it on him. Because on a Punisher, at this close range, you can just kind of do a way easier combo and get the kill. That's the end of this video. These techs are or the second tech at least, is much harder to do than any of the other techs I've shown so far. But eager to see people use it. And if you find better ways to combo with it, just let me know in the comments. I still have to experiment with it more just to see. But I just want to get this video out because the beta is almost over and trying to help as many people as I can before it ends. And with that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and thanks for watching.